Well, first of all, I want to thank my friend and colleague, Congressman Swalwell. I teased him, I wish I could grow facial hair like him. Maybe it's part of my senior status. But really, I want to thank you all. And as bad as it looks, it's worse when you get up to this. This is an administration, as the ranking member on ethics, and I talked to my colleagues on ethics. Ethics is the only committee in the House that has 5 members of the majority and 5 of the minority. You have to have rules. This administration doesn't believe in rules. It believes in pushing the rules. It's lost 95% of its cases when it's been taken to court on executive actions and others. We have great partners who are bipartisan, nonprofit organizations, Democracy Forward, Bread and Center for Laws. They fight corruption. So you don't have to take my word for it. Just look them up. They keep an update every day of what's happening. This is the most corrupt administration, certainly in our lifetimes, and maybe in history. And this is part of it. So Eric and I have worked very directly with one of the saddest cases of corruption, unfortunately in Dublin, at the federal prison. We've worked hard to make sure that the people who were responsible for that disgrace were held accountable, and the whistleblowers were protected, and that culture that happened there gets destroyed. And one of our big efforts has been to respond to rumors that ICE was going to use that as a facility. So we have consistently said no. And we know because of what the special master said about that facility, that it is uninhabitable by any humans. So if you try this, we're going to be in that court, getting you thrown out and holding you liable. So ICE has come here. We believe in law enforcement, as Eric said, in his rich family tradition, his professional tradition. We're not against law enforcement. We're against people who break the law. And the law applies to everyone. And what ICE is doing is illegal, certainly in the spirit, if not in the actual form. And particularly, to Representative Swalwell's point, I've talked to the Attorney General about this. I've talked to our district attorneys about this. If they come here and break state law, they will be arrested by state law and prosecuted in state court. So federal law doesn't preempt the state of California when you come here and break state law. So this is really important that we're here. Also for our local law enforcement to be put in these awful positions. We're concerned about tomorrow, where we've got people from the Department of Justice appointed and directed by this administration to come to Riverside and San Bernardino and other polling places to try to intimidate American citizens from voting. We're not going to put up with that. So we have State Department of Justice people now going to those places to watch the Federal Department of Justice people and local law enforcement people. These are really unacceptable, dangerous procedures. What we're here to say with our colleagues in local government and the state government is we're not going to let this happen. That we, with our constituents, are going to stand up and say, you don't come to California and impose your view of the law that is clearly illegal by our statutes and illegal by federal statutes. So I'm just really proud to be here with all of you. Thank you for coming out, and we're going to fight. But we're going to fight by legal standards. They want to fight dirty, we're prepared for that. But we're going to beat them at the polls and in court, and we're going to get the majority back, and then I'll proudly be the chair of the Ethics Committee so we can hold more of these people accountable who don't think the law applies to them, including in the courts, the President of the United States. Thank you. Thank you.